Hello everyone, in today's video, we will be discussing Mohamed Salah, one of the greatest players in Liverpool's history. But there is a controversial statement from former Liverpool player Stan Collymore, who claimed that Salah will never be number one on the club's all-time greatest list. In this video, we will break down this statement in detail and try to understand why Collymore believes Salah will never surpass Kenny Dalglish and Steven Gerrard. Mohamed Salah, since joining Liverpool in 2017, has become one of the club's best players, and arguably one of the best in the world. Salah has scored 237 goals in 383 appearances for Liverpool, winning many major titles such as the Premier League, UEFA Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, and FIFA Club World Cup. Since moving from Chelsea, Salah has proven himself as more than just a player, becoming an integral part of Liverpool's history. But the question remains, is he the best in the club's history? In an interview with Goal, in association with William Hill Vegas, Stan Collymore stated that Mohamed Salah is not number one on Liverpool's all-time greats list. He added, "When you look at the contenders, you're talking about Kenny Dalglish, Steven Gerrard, Ian Rush. Wow, there are so many players you could think of. But for sure, Salah is in the top 5. He continued, he wouldn't surpass Kenny or Gerrard. That might sound odd because he might win more than Gerrard, but I think Liverpool were carried by Gerrard. And of course, Kenny Dalglish won everything there was to win in a dominant era of Liverpool. I'd put him third, Kenny Dalglish first, Steven Gerrard second." Many Liverpool fans believe Mohamed Salah is indeed one of the best players in the club's history, perhaps even the best. But can Salah, who is one of the club's top scorers, surpass legends like Gerrard and Dalglish? However, from another perspective, the emotional impact that Gerrard and Dalglish had on Liverpool fans places them at the top of many people's lists, even if they didn't achieve the same record-breaking numbers that Salah has. We can't talk about Liverpool without mentioning Kenny Dalglish, a true icon of the club. Dalglish led Liverpool to numerous titles in the 1970s and 1982, winning every possible trophy during that period. As for Steven Gerrard, he was the heart of the team during tough times, and his exceptional performances during his years at the club can't be overlooked. But ultimately, each of these players has their own special place in the club's history. And Salah, despite his extraordinary achievements, may never reach the iconic status that Gerrard and Dalglish enjoyed. Let's be honest, Collymore's comment has sparked a lot of debate among Liverpool fans. How can a player like Salah, who has revolutionized the team, not be number one? Is it not odd that he's placed behind players who played in different eras? However, when we think about Gerrard and Dalglish's impact on the team, the situation becomes more complex. Steven Gerrard wasn't just a player. He was the captain and the driving force of the team during critical times. We can't forget his famous goal in the 2005 Champions League final against Milan, which brought Liverpool back into the game when they were 3-0 down. As for Kenny Dalglish, he was the symbol of success and dominance in the 1970s and 1982, playing a major role in making Liverpool one of the greatest clubs in the world. That's why some believe that despite Salah's incredible record, he hasn't yet reached the legendary status of Gerrard and Dalglish. When it comes to stats, there's no doubt that Mohamed Salah has surpassed many records with Liverpool, which places him among the club's greatest players. Salah has scored 237 goals in 383 appearances, which is an impressive number, especially considering that it came in a relatively short period. His achievement of over 150 goals in the Premier League puts him in the same league as other greats. As for Steven Gerrard, he played 504 games for Liverpool and scored 120 goals. However, Gerrard wasn't known just for his goals. He was a true leader and played a key role in everything from team building to leading the players during important matches. Meanwhile, Kenny Dalglish, with 169 goals in 355 matches, won every title possible with Liverpool, both as a player and as a manager, placing him in a unique position in the club's history. On the other hand, we cannot deny the massive impact Mohamed Salah has had on Liverpool's history. When he joined the club, Liverpool needed a player who could make a difference in crucial matches. Salah did more than that. His contributions, including the Champions League victory in 2019 and the Premier League title after 30 years of waiting, are historical moments that will remain in Liverpool's legacy. But despite all that, many feel that Salah still needs more titles and personal achievements to reach the level of Gerrard and Dalglish. Should Mohamed Salah be considered the greatest in Liverpool's history? In my opinion, Salah is an extraordinary player, but Liverpool has a long history of legendary players who have helped build the club and put it among the world's top teams. Therefore, while he will always be considered one of the club's greatest, the question of him being number one is a tough one. What do you think? Do you agree with Collymore's ranking of Salah at number 3? Or do you believe no one surpasses him at Liverpool? Share your thoughts in the comments.